I think who's the first
Fuck
person?
that guy.
Certainly not, because look, remember in your first, what is Megan that says, that's not what we expected, long, greasy hair and, Joe Spinell.
There's a great description of the character. I assume that was an intentional, where she talks about the guy with the dark hair and the greasy complexion and
Joe
everything.
Spinell, yeah, that's who we're describing. And Elijah's such a nice guy, and I was like, really? And then I think he's going to be scalping women? And then I figured, and then we all thought, I mean, for me it was great, the idea that it's like the really nice guy, the guy next door, the guy that that you would never imagine. It's always what you hear in like, when you hear about serial killers and the neighbors, they always say, that guy, we never imagined that guy doing that. He was our neighbor. We ate ribs with this dude. Yeah, he seemed like such a nice guy. It's so weird, And so, I love that. I love the Ted Bundys. The Ted Bundys fascinate me. They're charming, they're intelligent, they have everything going for them, and yet they can't help themselves but, murder, people, women. And I find that fascinating. And so I thought, as opposed to the monster, and this is a dialogue that, Alex Sajan and I always have. He loves the monster, and I like the sort of guy next door, and we had that debate on High Tension years ago. And I was like, the guy looks like a killer. How much fun is that? He's like, that's what's fun. He's a killer. And no, make him. And then we had on P2, the first film that I made that he also produced. I wanted to. I thought primarily in this movie what was important is that the relationship be believable, and I think that as much as I love the original film, I thought that the relationship between Spinell and
Carol Monroe, yeah.
That, for me, took me out of the film. There was two things that was important: that this relationship worked, and also that we felt sort of compassionate about the character, no matter, or that we felt empathy for this character, no matter what happens. Because that's beyond like the original, like the gore factor that we all remember from the original. What marked me the most, what really touched me, was that I felt so bad for this guy. I really liked him so much. There's so much empathy for this horrible human being. And I felt like it's not his fault. He wants to be a nice guy, but he just can't. It's beyond him. And so that was the most important thing to captivate in this film. And I don't know if you guys felt that, but I love this character in this film. Not because I love you, because I really love the way you portrayed him, and I feel bad for him.
Well, I think we should get the man himself to come on stage, say a few words.